Oh snap! That was savage. Savage reversal back up there. All right, let me just delete this. Both NQ and ES, yeah, that's a savage move up there. I should have scaled out. All right, let's see what it tapped into there, like if it was legit or not. Yeah, it looks like to me it's just a failure swing here. Let's measure it. Yeah, perfect little failure swing there. Hopefully, there's a good chance it does try to test up into here though. All right, today, do you guys catch this drop here? Savage, man. Savage drop. So let's look at where price is going to go. Well, I want to start off on the 1 hour chart here. I'll just break it down. You caught it? Nice, dude. That's what's up, bro. All right, so let me just delete everything. We'll start from fresh here. So you guys see how I look at the market here if you're new. All right, so I'm going to start on the 1 hour here and then just zoom out and like look at the rotation. First thing I'm going to note is the rotations. Like I can tell that here we like grinded up and then we tapped into this area, redelivering that area. Bam. And then since then, we've had a rotation back down. Rotations up, redelivery complete leads to rotation in the opposite direction, which was down. Comes down, taps into this area here. I don't think that was where it was reaching for though, personally, because we have a new week or new day opening gap right here, right? Yeah. So Thursday, the market closed right here. We gapped up. It did like wick down, but it's still like a volume imbalance at this point, right? So I think price needs to come down and close inside of here at some point. I think that's what it may have been reaching for. It's kind of interesting how we had that really big day up on Monday and then, open up and just like crack down. All right, so and then now I want to check inside of here and see if it half backed this area, if it did or did not. So did it overshoot it? Yeah, it did. So it's also another reason I kind of leaning bearish here. Why am I trading this account right now? I already passed this evaluation, man. You guys ever do that? Or you fucking accidentally trade the wrong account? Hey, what up, my guy? So I should have closed those trades because then I would have been back where I started at. All right, so let's see what it's doing right now. Like, let's check this out. Let's before we identify where price is going real quick. So I like this wick. I like where it wicked into. I like it. I think that's good. So as long as it stays below there, I'm chill. If it goes above there, though, I'm gonna get out. How'd you do today, Tyler? All right, back to 1 hour. So we tapped into that area here, right? Tapped in, we overshot the area. We have this area here. This is also the first pullback of that move up. So it makes sense it came back here. I don't think it was a deep enough retracement because we should be doing a failure swing and it's quite a ways away from that. And that failure swing lines up with a balance area that I do believe price needs to go to. And I'll show you guys that area as well. So when I do my analysis, I don't want to do just the downside or the upside. I want to keep my bias kind of neutral. Neutral with like, I would say like 10, 15% bias, right? Like neutral and then like just a little bit, and the complete bias, a little bit over that. Nice, bro. Nice. Congrats. Savage. Okay, so to the upside, we can see this area here. Like that move down this morning was not acceptable delivery, right? Like that's way too fast. Really, really, really big ass candles, right? Like that's not good delivery. So price will be redelivering that, I would assume, at some point. I just don't think it's going to be right now. I think after it redelivers down here, then it will rotate back up because we're on a higher time frame rotations here. Like this is a high time frame rotation up. Boom. Redelivery complete leads to a high time frame rotation down. So if it had not overshot that area, then yeah, cool. But the fact that it did leads me to believe that it's just like kind of swinging back up here. And then we had a perfect touch. I don't know if anyone caught this, but if I was paying attention, I probably would have caught it. I caught the like retest here on SPX, made a like $300, something like that, pretty easily. So we have a little balance area right here. And that price tapped into the tick, which is quite beautiful. Yeah, right there. Boom, to the tick touch there. So you see our zones like in Market Masters, this is our zones, guys. Like this is what we're rocking. That line is our zone. The rest of this is just to help us guide where we know price is going to be going to. It's like a measurement tool. But the actual zone is the black line. So it's like a tick. Oh yeah, 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 you're right. I forgot about that. Hold on. Let's check it out. So we have the RTH gap above. And we actually dipped into it today. Interesting. Good looking out, dude. Forgot about that. Oh, look at that, guys. Like, so I teach like it with gaps, you need every high and low to the left needs to be marked out as a possible point of a bounce. And like, look at this. Like, it's perfect. Perfect touch into that high there. And like, bam, couldn't ask for more precision there. Very nice. Tapped into it. Good looking out. I forgot about that. That kind of like almost changes my analysis a little bit, man. Interesting. Huh. That's true too. Good. You have very good points, bro. Very good points. I get why we consolidated here. I get that for sure because it was expansion down and consolidation. And that's a good thing about like what we do. We don't have to like choose our bias 100%. We can let the market show us what it's going to do ahead of time. Let's look at the 4 p.m. closing price here. So it's right there. So you had an Asia session turn to the downside there, played out quite nicely. All right, let's look and see if we got a cracking correlation. We should have one to the going down. Just in this lower here. Yeah, so there wasn't one. Is it off? Hold on. Let's check. Ah, you're right. You're right. Good looking out. Yeah. Let's double check that real quick. Because it's a big difference here, yeah. So it looks like it's actually right there. Yeah, it's the opening of that candle, right? Yeah, so I put it on the top and not the bottom. Trigger. Okay, so hopefully it pushes down here and then I can go ahead and scale out. I'm going to enter in with this other account here before it gets too far away from me. Yeah, I think we could see price tap into down into here and then maybe get like a bullish move up. But this is kind of looking like a bullish Asia session turn here, the way it's pushed up through there. That's like textbook what I would be looking for. But you also had kind of like a move down here. So it's kind of like consolidating right on the 4 p.m. price there. And then above here, definitely bullish if we can get above here. But right now we're stair stepping down. So we had price test that high. And then price tested this high. So right now it's the market structure is bearish right now. I would at least look for it to go there, if not down into here. We should get that setup that we came up with in the class. So there's a strong high. We had a close above the strong high. Now we should get like an 80% retracement. And then if it's bullish, see if it comes back up. I think that's a good plan of attack. Yeah, it's like it flipped, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, yesterday was a savage move down too. And it just one of the best trends I've ever seen in Asia session, probably as far as like following the trend and everything. And then I did an analysis video for you guys last night calling for the long here, which my target was only like 2 right here. So it ended up going like all the way up there. Pretty savage move last night. Uh-oh. I don't know. It's kind of looking bullish here. Let's look at gold here and see what it's up to. See if it's done being bullish. Yeah, that's the question. That question marks the question. Okay, so let's take a look. See here. Looks pretty bullish. All right. Yeah, no denying it anymore. I'm gonna have to shake my bearish bias. I'm gonna have to shake it, guys. I'm out with that. You do have a volume imbalance there. Maybe it moves down. Fuck, I can't believe I traded this account. Why would like today's my 5th day, so I could probably I could have activated it probably right now. I saw some dude on Twitter who made 100K in his Top Step account, and he didn't realize that they have max profit that they'll even pay you out on. He was sick. Oh shit! Good looking out. Good looking out. Corbin to the rescue, bro. He was like, "What? What do you mean?" I was like, "Bro, they're not gonna pay you out on all that money, dude." Yeah, he's pretty upset about it. Okay, okay, dokie. Yep, pop the top, bro. So if ES pops the top here, I think that would be super bearish. What's that? What time is that at? 7:30. They look way different here. Hold on. Yeah, so we actually have a cracking correlation there. NQ double topped and ES took out the high. And then they're exactly 10 minutes apart. Interesting. So I'll just put a trend line here. Probably like this, I guess. And then close below it and I'll short it for a SMC soup. All right, so we got the candle there. We just want to see it close. Definite was tricky there. I thought it was going up. It got me good. I pushed out of that quick like. Because it was past the failure swing level, but I don't think I measured it like from there. I think I did from this high right here. But if you do it from that high, it's almost perfect 80% retracement. All right, so as it comes into here, if it rejects this level, I'll go ahead and short it. Let's see it get back below it, and I'm gonna crack it. And there it is. All right, so ES tapped in that area too. Now, very low risk on this because I only have to risk to maybe halfway through the doji, probably not even. Yeah, I think I'll use this one. Yeah, so what? 2 points? I'll give it a little bit of room for the spread. Where do you guys think the price is going? It does look super bullish though. Yeah, it does kind of look bullish. Chop Chop City. Alright, this is a no-go zone box. I'm not fucking doing it. No go. I'm not fucking with that box. It has to get out of the box for me to trade it. This is what I do when I start getting chopped up. I get a no-go box, and I'm not gonna play in that area anymore. If it wants to chop, cool, but it's not gonna chop me up. You thinking up? Nice. All right, so I have this meme coin here that I gave to everybody last night at like 30K. So it's a 1000% gain since my call out. I don't know how many of you guys actually took it or if you guys are even here. Very nice trade though. One of the weirdest coins I've ever seen. This one's weird because it popped up. And then this is like from last night at like 8 p.m. Held this all fucking night. I don't think I've ever seen a coin do this before. So I'm definitely like, I expected to wake up and it'd be at 0 or way up. And it was in the same spot. I was like, that is the weirdest thing ever. Yeah, so I'm definitely in that. Let's go back to Nasdaq here and see what this little bitch is doing. Then try to keep eye on a 5-minute bullish volume bounces. They perfectly align with the 4 p.m. levels, which is fuel for yes, it is. Nice, nice. You said the 5-minute? Yeah. Let's see what you're talking about, my guy. Yeah, it's really weird. I've never seen like usually they don't hold. They'll hold like an 80% retracement, but not hold the high. Yeah, very strange. Is that the one you're referencing right here, my dude? No. Oh, on ES. Nice, nice. Yeah, so now we have a legit cracking correlation, like a real one, like a undeniable one on a 3 minute. So ES taking out the high, NQ not. I'm fucking shorting it. No, I'm not. No, never mind. It's in my no-go box. I moved. You see, I didn't even realize I moved the fucking box. That's a savage, super savage. My brain was like, yeah, we're just gonna move that box and you're gonna go ahead and break your rule. Stupid, dude. Yeah, but as soon as it cracks this and breaks this trend line here, I'm gonna take a crack at it because this is a much higher time frame cracking correlation here. Because it not only took out the high, but it just took out the Asia session high. So that's even more meaningful. But it is curling up quite nicely, so we'll see what happens here. It's definitely reasons to be bullish and bearish. What's up? What's up, Beans? How's it going, dude? What do you mean? Hold on, let me close my window. It might be my window, dude. It's like a. Yeah, I would get out of it. I don't know though. It's up to you though, man. It's your position. You're getting pretty good at trading, dude. All right. Yeah, there's a school right next to my house, and little shits are fucking loud. So it might cause that AI voice thing to make it slow down. So ES is cracking low over there. I swear if it does a, it'd be kind of funny if it did a downside crit. So there it is. Boom. Called it. Let's go. I didn't capitalize off of it, so what the fuck does it matter? Doesn't do you much good to call it and not capitalize off of it. It's real easy to know where price is going and say it, but whole another fucking battle to profit from it. All right, so we have the you sneaky little devil. So yeah, see how ES double bottom there. All right, as soon as it breaks that trend line, I'm gonna take a crack at it. Hopefully ES breaks that trend line. It needs to close the loop. There's an open loop there, so it needs to be closed. Yeah, the chop though is tough, man. Makes it tough. It's kind of strange that it's doing it during this time. Usually this time's a little bit better. All right. I think gold might be a better opportunity for the meantime. Clearly needs to come down into here. So we get a pullback for an entry here. Maybe a 50% retracement. I'd be down with that. All right, there it is. Hey, Big Bucks, is your connection better? I don't think it was me, because if it was me, everyone would be complaining. All right, immediately gaps away from it. Just kind of gap down there. Maybe this was just consolidating to the trend line. It's still in my no-go box, so I can't touch it. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. Good look, good eye there, dude. Yeah, it's holding that for sure. That is bullish, yeah. Super bullish. And my stop on gold has to be up here, so it's a little bit more risk, unfortunately. Like if I put it right in that area there, it could pop up and stop me out on a wick. Alright, so there she goes. There goes Nasdaq too. Oh, look at that trend line, guys. Look at that. What a beauty. A very solid trend line there. The fact that you can tell it's like recognizing it and using it, like you can tell that it's probably bullish here based off of that. Still in my no-go box though, but I'm not trading inside of there. It could go either way. In my opinion, it's like 50-50 at this point. Gold though looks very clean here. Very nice. So we should be coming down into this area here at the very least. Looks very bullish, bearish here. So that would be like from here down to here. So that would put us like somewhere in this area here. Nice, nice. So that should increase the volatility, huh? So I'll be looking for price to come into there. All right, here goes Nasdaq. Looks like it's going to bust it. The 30 seconds is trash right now. So I definitely want to like watch how if it breaks and goes into here, really want to watch what it does when it cracks into there. Let's measure my risk to reward ratio here. We want to make sure we scale out. So where's it at right now? Almost 2R. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and take one off here. Guarantee me a winning trade. Like I can't lose now on the trade. Even if it stops me out, I'm good. Very nice trade. So now it's definitely like 2R. Down here it will be 2.6R. Very nice. That's cooking. Let's go, guys. 500% gain on it. Yeah, if I hadn't scaled, I scaled out here in this area here. Unfortunately, I wish I wouldn't have. Ooh, what's up, Bitcoin? I see you. Looking sexy over here. Looking hot. Looking like you need to go down to here, eh? I'll probably add on to this here. Looks like it just slightly went below that there. Let's make sure like didn't tap into like right here. Yeah, it should be good. I'm shorting Bitcoin. I've been tearing it up on Bitcoin last, I don't know, about a week now. Never mind, I'm not shorting it, apparently. We'll see. Well, that looks like in a minute. All right, let's check on ES and see what it's doing while NQ is kind of chopping there. Looking very bullish here. If NQ can pop this top, this is gonna probably blast. We just need to see it pop the top though, which we do have a lot of areas above us that need to be redelivered. So I'm curious to see what happens here, especially with ES needing to redeliver here into this doji. Has a volume imbalance there as well. So definitely a reason for ES to kind of like push up here. But NQ's not having any part of it so far. Beautiful. So look for a 585, that red line there. I'm going to short it. Ooh. Bitcoin quit playing. So Nasdaq pushed up even higher there into the bottom of that area outline. All right, so there it goes. We just need to see get above Asia session here. All right, it's out my no-go zone box here, but at this point, it's still lagging majorly behind. So if ES goes half back here and taps into that and pushes away, I'm immediately shorting NQ as it goes half back into this doji here. It would overshot it. All right, so nice, beautiful rejection there. Need to see like a 2-2 on at least a 1 minute here. One time framing up on ES. Maybe it double tops, maybe Nasdaq double tops here. Or maybe it just rejects right where it's at. We'll have to see. But the fact that NQ still just not about it here. Yeah, there it goes. All right. I like this risk. I think the risk reward ratio is off the chain here. I would say it's probably a little bit lower of a win rate trade though. So just keep that in mind. I say that because it didn't double top. There's a reason for it to rotate down right now. There's a volume imbalance right there. There's a trend line for support. There's a clear area above us like that needs to be redelivered to up here. There's a lot of reasons to be both bullish and bearish here. So I want to get the risk reward tool out and see like where's like the quickest place I can scale out, because I want to scale out quickly in a situation like this. So I could have like right there, I guess, but very low risk though, right? I'm only risking a single point. So I'd say if it fills that second volume imbalance there, I definitely want to take one off. Let's go, Bitcoin, quit playing. Tick-based charts are off of the movement, not the time. So it's not as good in my opinion because there's no speed, there's no identifying speed in it. So you can identify that price is moving faster in the chart by how big the bigger the candle, the faster price moved. So we know here price moved very fast, and the speed of price is an element of unfair delivery. that's going to need to be repaired. So, in my opinion, I don't use it, but if it works for you, like I always say, don't let me stop you. Yeah, ticks are just like when price moves up, every tick is a new candle. So they'll have like 5 tick, 20 ticks, 50 ticks, and that's how big the candle will be. Stopped out. See, lower risk, yeah. Lower risk equals lower win rate. More risk usually is associated with a higher win rate. Because like if you wait for confirmation and you wait until the very last second till you're absolutely sure that it's going to happen, that's very high win rate, but your risk is going to be very far away because it's moved away from like the optimal entry price. So there's always a balance there. I always consider that, like, in my mind, I'm like, is this, high risk and low reward? I mean, is it high risk and a very high reward, or is it low risk and unlikely to not as high of odds as taking place? Does that make sense, guys? All right, so now we had a cracking correlation of the opposite side here. That's interesting, right? So NQ took out that high, ES did not. So I'll probably flip this volume imbalance here. So baby one here. Looking back, I probably should have risked more here, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Bitcoin, you need to chill the fuck out, bro. Nice, bro. That's fire, dude. That's fire, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude, at all. That's beautiful. So you really you could take 5 losses and on the 6 be whole again. That's dope. I think I'm fighting a bullish trend up here, and I really think I'm fighting. I think it's gonna push up here. The more I look at this, the more bullish it's becoming. So nice. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. No setup here to enter here though, so I don't want to chase it, but we'll just have to be patient and wait for it to show its hand. All right, you guys that are free members, like, this is your chance. Have you seen a video, a post, something that you're interested in that you like made you show up here today? Like, ask some questions, guys. Like, this is your chance. Like, I do this shit for you guys, so it ain't for me. I'm not here for me. I'm here for you guys, so make sure you guys ask questions, or what's the point of doing this shit? Yeah, at least, yeah. I just don't have an entry yet. I don't know, we'll see if it double tops or not, but yeah, I would assume so, yeah. It's just I'm gonna wait for it to like catch a trend here. I don't really want to. I don't want to. I don't want to go long here. I don't want to short right here, and so probably, I don't know, at least breaks the trend line. I don't really want to go long unless it touches back into that. Yeah, like if it pulled back here down there, yeah, I would be about it. Then it's like a 7-point trade or so. Yeah. My last trade before I chopped myself out. Yeah, it's tough, man. Gold is still looking all right here. It's kind of like forming a consolidation though, which isn't the most bearish thing in the world. All right, so there it goes. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. So I just didn't have an entry for it. Like, I could have been in it. Sometimes I'll chase it like that, but it just wasn't really worth it, in my opinion. The risk to reward definitely was not there. It was down here or here, but not there. 2 points away. So it looks like it tapped into this balance area here. So if we get a pullback here, I'll probably go long and see if it's going to continue up. It's a beautiful redelivery right there. Like, bam, beautiful. Now I'm going to add into this gold trade here, add back what I took off. Move my stop down slightly a little bit. All right, so there's the double top. I'm shorting this double top. Or the half back to balance. That's a perfect touch there. Now that's an actual setup like I can trade. Like I'm not chasing price, it's just like it's my setup. So depending on, we'll see how much it rotates down. Like it could just rotate down a little bit if it's really bullish and then just push right back up. Ideally, I should have probably waited for one time frame to end, but it is what it is. And I'm fading my own setup here. It's an Asia session turn to the upside. I don't know why I can't shake the bearishness, man. I can't shake it. Don't have, yeah, there is no stupid questions. It'll crack me up. There's half back to balance right here. It was to the tick, but it's yeah, that's all you need, bro. Ideally, though, it is one time framing. I should have waited for like a 2-2 reversal, but the initial touch was very precise there. Which if I would have entered like perfectly, it would have been like easy 5-point trade. The fact that it rotated down and touched into there though is not preferable. So I'm probably gonna exit it here, yeah. So now it's violated balance, and that is how you fade your own shit. So we can take that off. Let's look at the 10-minute here. Yeah, so this is that high I was talking about. It could possibly test too. What do you guys think the best trade of the day was today? I'm probably not going to trade Nasdaq anymore right now. I got to get away from it. Whenever I'm stuck on one bias or another, like I'm stuck short, right? Like I'm having a really hard time breaking out of the short bias. I just leave it alone for a little bit, and then when I come back to it, you just don't have that problem anymore. So it's when I usually just like stop looking at it for a couple minutes until I come back to my senses. I don't know, same reason people use the 30-minute, same people use a 5-minute, just personal preference. I don't think there's anything wrong with different time frames. The difference is like how the margin works and everything. So perps are cash up front, and then they take a fee out of it for giving you that cash. Like perpetual futures, for example, here, I entered into the trade. I put $5 into it, and then they give me $2,385 to trade with because I'm using 50x leverage or 500. So futures though is going to have a margin requirement, a certain amount of cash in your account to cover any influxes, so or fluctuations in balance. This one's cash up front. This one's cash after the trade. It depends on the asset. Bitcoin trades is actually much easier for me to trade, usually. Just like any other product, I mean, it depends on the Solana is very volatile. Bitcoin's a little bit chiller. Yeah, my setups work the same here on Bitcoin for the most part. Yeah, there goes Nasdaq going higher. Makes sense. Risk and reward ratios. My where I expect the price to go is a lot less, right? Because we're in Asia session. I don't trade ES during Asia either. Yeah, it's cooking. It looks like it's going to be coming up into here. Yeah, it's probably coming like up into there. The wrong one. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that I do, sir. It. Yeah, I do have a full video in it in the beginner's guide here. Just switch. Just switch. Switch out the 8 Pro or Bolex with 8 Pro. Do I see it going? Yeah, I see it going to 758. Yeah, it's probably coming up and right into here. Maybe a little bit higher than that. There's like that area right there, and then possibly right here too as well. So same area, yeah, balance with imbalance is definitely going up into there. Very beautiful. Good call there, dude. You called it, man. Like it's very noticeable. Like before it broke that high, that was probably gonna blast up, but I just couldn't shake it for whatever reason. It's the thing when you post your analysis and you share it, sometimes you can become very attached to it. It's fucking weird. I'm wrong all the time and I don't deny it. So it's not like it really like should bother me that much. Yeah, so there it goes. Like what's it matter, you know? Like it's just weird. The problem with that, my dude, is that I don't publicly share it any of my strategies. So it would just be coming to the streams, man. Yeah, I don't publicly share the strategies that I got going on here. Hey, that's a good idea. That's actually a good idea, bro. Yeah, no doubt. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's a savage move up there. 20 points about 30 points, actually. So is it gonna pull back at any point, or is this gonna one time frame all the way up fucking up there? It'd be cool if it pulled back at all, but it's one time framing up on a 30-second here, which is pretty savage. Did it save you? Yeah, I think if you had been taking my analysis, you would be up, and that's all you traded right now, you'd probably be up like 1,000 INQ points in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. 40, 50 to 100 a day adds up pretty quick. But I don't recommend you guys do that. Those analysis are for to learn from first and foremost. If your analysis agrees with mine, cool, take it. But they're really, I make them videos. If I didn't want you to learn or I didn't care, I would just make fucking a screenshot of it and show you where it's going. But I make a detailed video showcasing where, when, and why. That's to make sure you learn, right? So hopefully you guys learn from it and don't just blindly take it. Because if you guys are blind, I'll just stop doing them if that's what I thought people were doing. Yeah, that's smart, yeah. All right, so once it takes out this candle's high up here, right in this area here, like 47-ish, I'll go ahead and long it. Let's see what ES is doing here. Make sure to go into balance or something. Damn, ES fucking rip, bro. Ooh, the plot thickens, guys. See, I get bullish right when it's probably reversing. It's kind of funny. Didn't quite get there yet, though. Okay, so we have this right there. Tap into there. I'd definitely take a shot at it. So ES tapped in that area. INQ doesn't necessarily have to. Perfect touch, close the loop. All right, so same thing. Once it goes above those candles, I'll go long. Targeting up there. It's really a bull flag is what this was. Nice, pretty little bull flag there. All right, so as soon as it gets above that candle's high, I'm going in. And I'll risk 50% of that candle there. Horrible entry. No. Look at it chasing the bounce area. No fucking liquidity, no fair value gaps, no breakers, no bullshit. Just balance, guys. Look at this, to the fucking tick. You can't fucking fade it if it happens all the time, every day, all day, just fucking constantly. There's actually a little area right above it in a wick there. So I'm gonna go and take one off here. There's this area right here. There's an little baby open loop there. And then there's also a area right there I could see price coming into. So if you look here, right, and you have right there, and then right here you have open loop, which we know is not allowed. Now it overshot that one too. So you should still get a rotation down here, I would think, before the next up move. So I'm going to implement one time frame in here. I want to let it expand upwards, but I don't want to like give back too much either. So the perfect thing for this is that. So 1, 2, 3. It needs to stay below that candle for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's kind of holding. So we'll see if it continues up here. 2 or 3 times a day, I would say. And in the VIP traders chat, there's like an analysis page. All right, so I exited there, but I didn't count again. I kind of like broke my own rule. Stupid. So yeah, 1 push, 2 push, 3 pushes. Yeah, there you go. The analysis videos. Like if we go right here, Jesus, the scroll's too. That's the meme coin one. So right here's my analysis. So they're usually like 5 minutes long, somewhere around there. That one's 2, 4, 8. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, so we tapped into that high there. Damn it, I missed it. We tapped into that high perfectly there. You see that? Perfectly touched into it. Very bullish. But again, it's kind of like one time framing down here, so I'll just wait for it to take out like the candle's high there, and then I'll target the next area above. There it goes. Then you really want to watch an ES and NQ and make sure they're both taking out the highs together, and you don't see like that crack in correlation between the two of them. So right there is like an emergency stop. In my head, I said if it goes below there, I'm gonna go ahead and exit. And that's also a beautiful trend line touch there too. I don't like how it failed there though, but we are on a 30-second chart. Let's go to 1 minute. Yeah, it looks very, very beautiful in 1 minute. Is the static? No, the static drawdown sucks, dude. The drawdown is so tiny. It's just not enough. You'd have to be incredibly disciplined, to not go over it. Too many rules, constantly changing the rules. If a company changes their rules, like I would say more than once every 6 months, you need to stay away from them. They're obviously struggling in some kind of way. That they're what they're doing is they're changing their rules to make you fail more, right? Like every little rule that goes in is implemented is simply there so you fail, right? So less rules equals better. That's why I really love Take Profit Trader. There's like fucking no rules. Like obviously there's rules, but they haven't changed them since they opened. And if they have changed anything, they made it easier. They took off rules, but they haven't added a rule. And since they opened, really, I think it's only been removal of rules. All right. I'll give it like below that candle, but I'm not liking this here. It looks kind of like it's going to retrace farther. Let's go to 3 minutes, see if it's still one time framing here. Oh, never mind. You see how my tone totally changed? Like just looking at the 3 minute, like the 3 minute one time framing is a very strong thing, but it did just put in a doji, so careful. See if it pushes up immediately here. If it pushes down, it's probably going to come down the yellow line. All right, I'm out there. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, there's definitely not good when they change the rules. It's like I'm gonna make a video about it. There's a playbook all these companies follow when they are about to shut down. They all do the same shit. First, it starts with rule changes, adding in consistency rules, adding in very vague rules that are kind of hard to understand, that aren't clear rules. They love those because then they can deny you for anything. That's like step one. And then step two is they start denying kind of payouts randomly. Like not a whole bunch of people, just like you'll start seeing people complain about their payouts being denied. And then I made a whole post about it on Twitter. And then yeah, I'm actually meeting with those guys here next week. the dudes that are suing them. And then comes the mass denials of payouts, and it will be for a rule that they say is already in their contract that isn't. Right? We've seen every company do this. That's like Fast Track did it. Apex did it. Apex survived though, surprisingly. For whatever, I don't know how. They must have got a loan or something. So see how it tapped in the yellow line there on the 3 minute. Yeah, there it is. Close that little loop there. I don't know if there's enough upside potential here. And then after that, it's bankruptcy. If they don't survive after that, they go bankrupt. If that mass denial of payouts doesn't save them, then they go under. But it's always the same shit, so that's why I don't fuck with any, like, a lot of companies are doing that. Yeah, I missed the entry though, so I don't know why you say 30. I don't think it's 30. I think it's right here. Like, there's obviously up here, like it could do that move here, but first it needs to get above this high. All right, so ES cracked that high there, cracked the high. Let's see if NQ can do it. If NQ gets above this high, then we got a really nice big move coming. Probably like, shit. I would say the next move into here. It's pretty far away. That's 100 points. But it needs to get above this high first. And the fact that it's trailing behind so much is not good. Yeah, only fuck with the 50K counts. Very true. Bullnox is so underrated, dude. I just don't get it. Like, why people are like, I don't understand. They would buy Apex accounts hand over fist like no other. But then you have a better company that's never had any issues, and they don't. I don't know. It seems like they always have some excuse for it. It's let's check it out. Let's see what. I think it's like 80% off. Let's see. That's on my website number. Boom. That just hit 400K, guys. Hopefully you guys get in on that. Yeah, so right now it's only 75% off of any account. Why is that blank? Oh, it's supposed to be a video. Why aren't those working? All right, so looks like to me it's going to double top here. Let's see what ES. We need ES to come into balance while NQ double top, so, or close a loop of some sort. So there's one right here, but then that balance area there, like let's say ES comes into half back to it while NQ double tops. That's a beautiful short up. A beautiful one. Nah, it's kind of far away though. Yeah, so it's JKT75, which is you can get option 1 and option 2. It's actually pretty decent. Did it? Let's check it out. Oh no, I mean like an actual double top, like noticeably. It's close. Yeah, that does look really bullish though, with a clear area up here to go to. Oh, it's in a channel. I forgot about the channel, guys. I forgot about this. This channel it's in. So if you see, I didn't realize this today. I probably would have changed my whole tune. So I just copied that and put it up there, and then it lines up with it, like to the tick there. To the tick. Interesting. So the channels work because at a higher time frame, they're used by institutions a lot. All right. Fuck. One, two, three, four. It's probably one more push. See if it's probably waiting to come back into the trend here. Maybe retracement down. See what gold's up to over here. All right, guys. So it's been hour and 10 minutes. You guys have any questions? Any more? That's a good idea. Yeah, we can do that. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about doing discounts, so we can do that. Nice. To scale out to mitigate my risk. Like you can trail your stop. You can, there's different ways to mitigate your risk. I choose to do mine by scaling out. Increases your win rate, slightly decreases your risk to reward ratio. But for me personally, it says it's takes off the pressure, allows me to decompress. Like as soon as I do that, I'm not worried about anymore. Let's just check over here real quick. Nice. So I'm gonna put my stop right below that candle there. It's one time framing. I think I just like shorted the measured move. So I mean along the measured move. No, it's still got quite a bit to go actually. Yeah, it's only halfway there actually. All right, so closing the loop here. Still within my risk parameter, just fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I chased price there. Did ES go into balance? Probably. Almost. No, we're good. We good. And the measure move goes right up to the next area I'm interested in. So it should be good to go. Tempted to add on a contract here, but nah. Because most reversals here like have a move and then it kind of like consolidates a little bit. Hopefully it just blasts and I'm lucky, but I should not have chased price there at all. Why? It's still within there, and I don't use Big Map. Lots of other people use it. All right, sounds good, bro. I didn't know you left. I don't use Bookmap, but if it helps you, go for it. Yeah, it's fucking it move. It's people always talk shit about the Asia session turn. Every fucking day, I swear I get a new comment. People talking shit about it, but right there was perfect. Broke through it, tested it, ran. They had ICT traders fucking hate that setup for some reason. I don't know why. Just yesterday, some dude was talking shit to me about it. They always hate on it for some reason, and then they come back and I usually apologize after testing it. But super fire Asia session turn there. Use 3 minute one time framing. You could have caught almost this whole move up. Yeah, you had so many candles in a row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then it broke it there. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, they'd be all. They just can't stand someone else came up with another setup. They just can't fucking understand it. Very unlikely, bro. Just to keep it real with you, very fucking unlikely. You can, but you're gonna have to be very careful with the setups you choose. You could do it with micros though. I mean, yeah, micros. You could do it with a micro. But I think I've only brought one back from the death like that. Just keeping it real with you, bro. Like I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. Like it's gonna be very hard, but it is possible, yeah. What do you guys think? You think you can save that $38 of drawdown? Yeah, if you waited and traded on the high on the right edge, you could do it. Like you just wait till it's at the extreme. So like I would say grab a fib and go like this, dude. Change the settings to 0.25 and 0.75 and only trade in there. And then wait for like a really good trade to set up, yeah. Yeah, so there would be like your hard right edge is like down in here or up in here. Wait for those to set up and you could do it. I've had a lot like that and I literally only saved one ever from like coming back from it. It's because you're gonna be so hesitant. You're gonna do like two of the worst things that you're gonna hesitate, which is gonna increase your risk, and then you're gonna exit early, which is so you're decreasing your win rate while also increasing your risk. So you're lowering your reward rate. It's just that's why it's hard. You're doing the two things like you hesitate to get in, so you get in late, which increases your risk, and then you're going to exit your trades early, which is going to decrease your reward. So increasing your risk, decreasing your reward. If you can fight yourself and just trade normally, you probably do all right. Save my stop there. Exactly. That's all what it's all about. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Damn. if you just got to keep that in mind that that's what's going to happen to you and you got to fight that shit. That's the difficulty, is fighting that feeling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pushes, guys. I think there's a good chance it's going to crack down to here. Unless I'm counting it wrong, but I don't think I am. Very rarely do you have 5 pushes up that leads to a clean 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen it, kind of shit. Like, maybe once or twice, not very often at all. Yeah, I'm out too. I got the meme coin trading's coming up here. So if you guys are interested in meme coin trading, in 30 minutes I'll be starting that. Any more questions, guys? I want to give you guys a chance to ask them if you got them. Shit. Prove me wrong, Nasdaq. Go, boy. That shit's crazy. Let's see. That's crazy. I don't think ES did it with it, did it? No, it did. Shit is bullish as fuck. So I would say like price is going up to there, guys. Like 5.2 would be the next stop, probably. I'm not fuck. I don't know. I gotta take a break. I've already been trading for way too long. Where's the best spot to start? What do you mean? Oh, for the balance? Yeah, let me end the YouTube. Let me end that real quick and I can answer. I'm not gonna do it on YouTube though, real quick. I think I'm not sure if this dude's still on here, but I think I don't know when you asked that, bro. Top Step is changing the rules, denying payouts, and probably on their way to bankruptcy, I guess. I don't know what their deal is. But they're following the playbook of a failing prop firm pretty fucking perfectly. All right, guys. So if you like what you saw here today, join the Discord. I'll put the link right here. I stream free for everybody on Tuesday. You guys are welcome to join. Peace out.